Hi, my name is Isra. I am a personal trainer and a nurse, and I have my own catering company. I'm a big health enthusiast. I compete in figure and bikini competitions, and I like to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Now, this video I'm creating is for people who might not necessarily have a healthy lifestyle, but are looking to attain a healthier way of living. Some people are not a do-it-all, cold turkey, let me exercise, clean my fridge out, throw junk away type of people. Some people like to ease into health and fitness. So I've just created 10 simple tips for people who do want to become healthier and live a healthier lifestyle. Health is always about a lifestyle. I hate the word diet, even though we reference it for a lot of things. There are a lot of things that we can do that are easy to maintain throughout our life. So let's get started. The first thing, if you're looking to be healthier, is to just make a list of all the things that motivate you to be healthier. Whether it's because you were diagnosed with high blood pressure, you just want to look better, you have a class reunion coming up, whatever your motivation is, write that down on a list and put it somewhere where you can see it every day. For me, it visually helps me see what it is that my goals are for the day. We all need some motivators. So that's the first thing I would do. The second thing in trying to attain a healthier lifestyle is to create a journal, a food journal of everything that you eat. And I would say for a minimum of 3 days, because sometimes we don't eat good one day. Some day we might pig out, and other days, we're just all over the place. So this will help you at least have a good overview. If you could do it for a week, that's perfect. I know everybody's busy. That's really hard to do because it takes a lot of time to write everything down. I've done it before, and it becomes tedious. So if you could do that, it just helps you reflect on what it is that you eat, and if there's a way that you can also combine the calories for everything that you've eaten and put it on the piece of paper with that. That way it gives you a place to start. You might be able to recognize some things on there where I had 3 Starbucks in one day and they came out to 1,500 calories. It'll help you recognize some things on your own where you can make adjustments to have a healthier lifestyle. Sometimes we really can't see our progress or our regress, so we see it in front of us. Similar to like when someone loses weight, sometimes they don't see it with their eyes. It's only when they take a picture. So doing that helps you get a snapshot of what it is that you're putting into your body. The next thing is, it's a very simple thing. Even people who are healthy, this is something that you can always do that makes you feel better, that helps your body, and that is just a good habit to get into. And it's simple. Just drink 16 ounces of water first thing when you get up in the morning. Yeah, everybody knows you're supposed to have at least 8 glasses a day, actually more if you're drinking any caffeinated beverages, because the caffeine affects your antidiuretic hormone in your body, which means that you lose water and you need to replace it. Another thing with water that's really great is that if you are lacking water, your body will hold on to water, and if you feel bloated, the worst thing that you can do is not drink water. So if you start out first thing in the morning, before you brush your teeth, have your coffee, your tea, put anything in your mouth. I mean, you could do it after you brush your teeth, that doesn't matter, but the point is this should be the first thing that you're having first thing in the morning. It wakes you up, it refreshes your body, it starts you out on the right foot, because this is already 2 glasses of water of your total intake that you need for the day that you've already got under your belt. Really great for your skin also. The other thing is to make sure that you have a protein with every meal. A lot of people will grab oatmeal, or a donut or whatever, and have that, or a Nutri-Grain bar for their breakfast, and that's all that they have. And if you don't have protein, it doesn't give you that feeling of fullness, and then your blood sugar goes all over the place, and people don't get enough protein, especially women. So that's an important thing that you could do. In the morning, you can have, don't be afraid to have the hard-cooked eggs. This thing about eggs causing cholesterol to rise and all of that. If you eat a healthy diet, that's not an option. I mean, that's not a worry. So you can have either let's say 2 or 3 hard-cooked eggs, or you know, whichever way you like them, scrambled, and maybe a fruit or a little bit of oatmeal. Try to make it to where most of your meal comes from a protein, and then the carbohydrates and other things are just an accompaniment. Another easy, because I know we're all on the go, way to get your protein and something, a carbohydrate that's really good for you, is to make a protein shake. This is empty, obviously I don't have it, but you can get a shaker like this, make your protein shake, stick it in the refrigerator. You can get bananas, apples, any easy fruit that easy to just grab and go. Shake and a fruit, you're all set. It's a perfect breakfast. It's a perfect pick-me-up in the afternoon if you have a meeting or you're trying to get the kids to a place or whatever. It's always a great option to have, and it's very convenient and very filling and very great for your body. If you could at least have one meal that's simple like this, it would help you attain a healthier lifestyle. Another thing, since we're talking about proteins and carbohydrates, is to try to avoid carbohydrates at night. And at night, you know, some people say, well, when I eat, it's not nighttime yet. But the point is, it's your last meal. If you're not going to be up and doing things and walking around like you are the earlier part of the day, really try not to eat those rice, pasta, any of those carbohydrate, white potatoes, any of those things. Try to get more of your carbohydrates from something like salad or peas or something that doesn't have as many carbs but still very filling. Another thing is to cut out or reduce processed foods. And by processed foods, I mean by things that are ready, things that are in a box, things that have high fructose corn syrup, things that have 700 million things listed under the ingredients. You know, those things, we all know what processed foods are. Those little, you know, cheese and crackers, whatever it is, stuff that is not really just one or two ingredients. It's got tons of other things in there. You really want to avoid those. And or, you know, if you can't avoid them, there's certain things that you like, at least decrease them. Another thing I like to suggest to people that is really healthy, and I know this is like a big buzzword, and is to eat organic. And I do think it's important. There are a lot of things that are being put in our food, and one of the most important things when people ask, well, do I need to buy everything organic? Well, not necessarily. I would say all meat products or animal products, beef, chicken, you know, lamb, pork, things like that, you can get organic. I would find them organic and get all of those. I wouldn't budge on those being organic. Fish, I would get wild caught fish. Obviously, we don't have any organic fish at the moment, but you don't want anything that's farmed. And you can go and look a lot of this stuff up online. There's some stuff that's farmed over in Asia that's really horrible, and they use a lot of chemicals. Even if you buy frozen things, make sure when you buy a package of shrimp, it just says shrimp. It doesn't have any additives, and I'll do another video about, you know, specific organic foods and what you need to look for when buying things that are not organic as far as seafood but are still good for you, and what to look for to get and what to avoid. But just try to animal products, fish, wild caught, animal products, organic. And then the other thing with fruits and vegetables, there's a really good site. It's called Environmental Working Group. Their website is ewg.org, and they have, you might have heard of it, the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. And on the Dirty Dozen, those are the ones that I would try to buy organic. And really, a lot of places now offer organic. If you have a Costco or some sort of warehouse near you that sells things in bulk, a lot of them carry organic things that you can get a really good price on. Tum Tum carries organic, Kroger. It depends on where you live in the country as to whether those are available. But there's always a way to find those things for a decent price that are organic. And another thing is, you know, we have to get to it. We talked about diet, we talked about water. The other thing is exercise. And I use the word exercise loosely. You know, exercise for me wouldn't be walking around the block, but if you usually come home and just sit on the couch and not do anything active, walking around the block is exercise for you. And it's really good to do something that you're not used to doing just to get up and be active. You can get up and jump rope. You don't even have to have a jump rope. Just, you know, do something for at least 20 minutes a day that is other than being sedentary. I have friends that love Zumba, salsa, and they've lost a lot of weight just going to classes like that. It doesn't feel like a workout to them, but they're getting up and being active, and, you know, in combination with the other things, you know, will lose weight and have been able to lose weight and be a lot healthier. Another thing is sleep. Sleep is very, 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 very important. If we don't sleep enough, it messes up our hormones, it messes up our insulin levels, which in turn plays with your blood sugar, which makes you hungry, which you eat all day to stay awake. And so a good thing is to at least get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and make it a point to do that. Just doing that will make you feel 10 times better, and you're able to make better choices all throughout the day because you're not feeding yourself because of these hormonal imbalances. And with that being said, the final thing I would say is that if you do consume alcohol, is to minimize it or avoid it. Alcohol does the same thing. Your body has no place to store alcohol. It has places to store fat, proteins, carbohydrates that are in excess, but nowhere to store the alcohol. And what it does is that it's doing everything in its power to get it out of its system. Therefore, some of the other normal processes that go on in your body can't take place. And so that's kind of a hindrance to you attaining a healthier lifestyle. Now, yeah, you know, one drink, social drink on the weekend here and there, it's not going to mess you up. But in the pursuit of health and getting on the right track, that's something that I would definitely try to minimize or avoid. And that is my top 10 list of ways to be healthier. Hopefully I will hear from you guys. I welcome any comments, any suggestions, any questions. You know, I love health, fitness. Like I said, I'm a nurse and a personal trainer, and this is my passion. But thank you. I hope you find this helpful.